Hey, this is Mikey with another quick tutorial. In this video, we're going to be adding some nice expressive movement to an object. So I'm sure you've all seen something like this before. This is a tree, it's going to slide on, and we've got an overshoot where it kind of bounces back and forth. That's really easy to do. Basically, you just take the keyframe and you go a little bit past it, a little bit before, and you kind of spring back and forth until it reaches its destination. What I want to show you how to do is a little bit different. It's similar, but it's a little more cartoony. So here we are, and it slides in, and you can see when it's sliding in, it's pulling everything backwards like it's made of rubber. This doesn't just work with pictures, you can do it with text, with anything, and it adds kind of a cool little bit of bounce to it. So let me show you how to do this. Just delete this top layer, and right now what I have is just the tree sliding on. Now with no motion blur. Now what I'm going to add to this is an effect called Slant. So what we do is right here at the end of the transition, right where it comes in, I want this slantiness to be pushed that way to the left because it's zooming in from the trunk. So let's just go -50, keyframe that. I'm going to move forward a couple of frames. I'm just hitting page down on the keyboard and just kind of go back and forth until we're done. So it's that simple. Now let's add some motion blur to this. Let's turn on the layer, turn on the main, and we do have a problem. So what happens is once it stops, it doesn't think it's moving anymore. So we need to add the force motion blur. So we go to Effect, Time, CC Force Motion Blur, and then that's going to take care of when it's not moving anymore. The built-in motion blur only applies to the layers that are actually physically moving. Since there's no more position change and it's just all done by an effect, we have to use another filter in order to do that. But it doesn't take too long, and it creates kind of a cool result. So that is that, adding a little bit of a different kind of a jiggle and an overshoot to your objects. Again, this can be with text, with images, and it's pretty simple to put together. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.